Facebook, so I'm trying to bring YouTube on board. Hello, YouTubers. Hello, you're all very welcome. You're all very welcome. Okay, I'll continue. They will tune in. Let me show you this couple. I don't know if they are even couples. Let's laugh at them before we let us use them as what do they call break intro. Let's just laugh at them and just the woman name they always sapa me lori. If you now that man can't destroy that woman ministry online. Wallahi, this particular man, I don't know what she's still doing with the man. Anyway, we have no right to judge. We can listen, we can't judge. Let me not judge. We can listen, we can't judge. I'm coming. Báwo ni mo ṣe wá ṣe tí mi ò dé wá gẹ́ẹ̀tì kíní yẹn? Rubbish ni gbogbo ibi tí mo ti bára mi. Ẹ máa gbà mí kẹ́. Don't be angry o. A case my hobby ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Can't find it anymore. Mi bá dẹ̀ ti keep o kíní yẹn.
Mommy, where should I put this?
Just put it there. Just put it there. I'll clean it when I'm done. Mo dẹ̀ ń gbọ́n sí i o. You people heard me na. Ṣé bó yẹ kí n save ẹ ni? Orí àwọn people yẹn ló múra wọn láláì ṣe mi. Oh God o. Mo dẹ̀ ń gbọ́n sí i o. Na their head catch them, no be me o, we catch o. Maybe I will have to call somebody to help me get it because na their head catch them, no be me o. I will get it now. Mo ti fẹ́ rí. See them. See these people.
This girl from Nigeria now. Yeah. It's going to deliver my baby. Yeah, she's going to give me citizen. Baby. Yeah. But okay. Look at you. Look at me. at me. Mama, would you have me in camera? Look at me now. I'm talking to you. Okay, you stubborn.
Rada.
Yes, she's stubborn. We have a little argument, which I've told her, sorry, I've played her. Look at her, she's doing. Very stubborn. Okay, will be.
You people can't remember these people.
Yeah, but yeah.
You people can't remember these people. What is this man's name, no? What is this woman's name? Oh, why would you say you don't know her? What do you mean? What is this woman's name? I will bring out this man's video that he just did last week, 2 weeks, threatening that if she does not show herself, come and see him. If she doesn't, that she what's their name again? She's a prophetess. If you remind me, she was the one. She even came into Mohbad's case in the beginning. She was the one that took Baba Mohbad to one place in Ikeja that time in the beginning. Then the husband came out. Regarding that case and said, èmi ló ń pè ní àwọn is it army àbí àwọn guard. You told people that I am a guard. I am, you understand? That she has escorts. You understand? She said when she was explaining that when she took Baba Mohbad, when they were taking Baba Mohbad to the police station, I said police station, to the house that one lady from America told her to Kehinde Oshoba wait. Emma understand why tí mo ṣe fẹ́ fi wọ́n pa tí wọ́n ṣe wà rádaràda mo kà wọ́n pé wọ́n ṣe rádaràda. Wait, let me look for the man's video. You will see how he talked bad about her. That's when you understand this video. I want you to look at this video.
This is my wife, Ajoke. This girl from Nigeria now. Yeah. It's going to deliver my baby. Yeah, she's going to give me citizen. Baby. Yeah. Ajoke, look at you. Look at me. Look at me. Mama, would you have me in camera?
Wait, this is their latest layer video that they just did, but wait, let me look for this one for you people who won't understand why I am behaving like this. He's speaking English, but so do he say I gotta bear my child for me in America. I gotta. He's a policeman. No, this man is a policeman. Wait, I'm coming. And then while prophetess Emma Binu. Mo fẹ́ bá yín ṣèké yẹn dáadáa ní kẹ́ understand. Prophetess Kehinde Oshoba's husband. Mo fẹ́ bá yín wá. Not no. All right, I'm going. Okay, see. This was a video he did. See, this video he did January 15. January 15, that is coming out to do this eleya. This my wife. You now see why I'm angry. He did this video January 15th of January. I will show you. Because I decided to ignore this man and the wife. You understand? They are shenanigans. They have been like this. They are a disgrace. Hold on, watch him. See.
Tí mo pe àkíyèsí gbogbo àgbáyé sí ọ̀rọ̀ mi àti Kehinde Oshoba. Mo dẹ̀ sọ ní ọjọ́ yẹn mo ní gbogbo kẹ́rìbù náà síra fún àgbáyé gbogbo ẹ̀yin CAN Christian Association CAC ẹ̀yin adáhunṣe ẹ̀yin aláàfáà pé gbogbo yín ni mo pè pé ká ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi sọ fún Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà kó wá rí mi. Ìdí tí mo lè ṣe ní Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà wá rí mi ni wípé mi ì fẹ́ kí Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà kí n tara ẹgún àwọn tí ò yẹ kí n gún. Nítorí pé mo mọ̀ pé ẹni group ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní campus. Gbogbo group ẹni mo mọ̀, gbogbo campus ẹni mo mọ̀. Èyí ló máa jẹ́ ọjọ́ kẹrin tí mo ti post program tí mo kọ́kọ́ post. Tí mo sọ pé Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà wá rí mi kò wá rí mi. Yálà tó fi máa rí mi. Òun tó sọ ni pé òun ti lọ report mi fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Wọ́n dà wọ́n ti fi picture mi síwájú kìíní. Kẹ́hìndé ṣé mo ní mo bẹ̀rù ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ ni? Ṣé mo jẹ́ lólè ni? So mi ò jẹ́ ní olè. Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà mi ò jẹ́ ní olè. Mi ò wà aburú sí ẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kó sọ fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó bá máa gbé wá nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin èmi àti ẹ. Ṣẹ́rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tí mídíà jẹ́.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Pé ẹlòmíì bílíìfì pé tó bá lọ sórí mídíà lọ make owó or lọ make name or lọ make friendship. No, media is not about that alone. Media is where you can expose and teach people what they don't know. My own coming to media, I don't come to make money. I don't want to build an account. There's nothing is bringing for me. Because media kọ́ lè mi fi ń jẹun. Oníkálùkù ló níbi tí ó gbà tó fi ń jẹun. Ṣùgbọ́n the reason why mo ṣe wá sórí media ni pé mo fẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tún lè fọ́ sínú lù sínú irú victim tí mo fọ́ sí lọ́dọ̀ Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fi kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni.
Are you hearing?
Gbé sára òun ìwà tó wù yí pẹ̀lú àwọn tiẹ̀ tọ́jọ́ ń wúrú wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n tún máa wù fẹ̀yìn ẹlòmíì náà.
Are you hearing?
Fẹ́ẹ̀ Kẹ́hìndé ní agbèrò nínú ọmọ ọ̀tá ni mi. Lóòótọ́ ni o. Mi ò parọ́ o. Because mo pentagon, I'm a pentagon man. Mo pentagon, ìta ló bí mi sí. Ṣùgbọ́n ìta tí mo pentagon ni mo fi ń jẹun. Òun ni mo fi ń mu. Ni mo fi ń bọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní ìkíá mi. Ṣọwárí ìwọ tó pentagon kò yẹ kó wá gbowó ọmọ tó pentagon fi dúùpù ẹ o. Gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ mi wọ́n dúùpù mi ní o. Tọ́ba ní kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní gbogbo evidence mi lọ́wọ́ o. The reason why I don't want to go to station is this. Everything is not by going to police. Everybody need láti ní privacy here. Everybody need láti ní way of handle things on his own.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́?
Bó bá ṣe handle ẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi sọ fún Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà. Ó kú 2 or 3 days báyìí. Kó wá rí mi. Mo mọ̀ pé tí màá rádùn ẹjọ́ dúdú fẹ́yìn Christian Association. Ọmọ ọ̀tá ni. Wọ́n lè pè mí lọ́mọ olè. Tó bá ní ọmọ olè nínú ẹni tí mo jà lólè kó jáde o. Ìgbà tí mo lè lọ jalè yẹn mo fẹ́ mọ̀ o. Jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni mò ń bá tèmi lọ o. Iṣẹ́ ìlákùn mi ni mo fi ń jẹun o. Èmi kì í ṣerú olówó. Mi kì í sí ènìyàn. Ọlọ́run lè ní sí o. Mo dẹ̀ respect Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà torí orúkọ tó fi ń pera ẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bó ṣe sọ yẹn náà bí mo ṣe ń rí iná lórí. Mi ò ní àárẹ̀ sí ẹ. Bọ̀ máa fi etí ẹ náà kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fáwọn ẹlòmíì tó wúrú wà tẹ̀ wú kákàkiri. Àwọn tí wọ́n pẹ̀lú èèyàn gidi ní Nàìjíríà tẹ̀ pẹ̀lú èèyàn Ọlọ́run. Apanijayé ni wọ́n o. Most of them are criminals.
It's the same man.
See what if I can explain what I explain for Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà. In fact, there's nobody to trust again in this world. Wọ́n dùkú mi ni. Mo fojú èèyàn Ọlọ́run wò ẹ́. Àjọ̀nàwó ìfẹ́ síra wa.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Mo gbà yí tẹ́lí fídíò kan tá a ṣe sígbà kan. Tẹ́lí táyà Kẹ́hìndé. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo.
Ṣé are you hearing? Ó dùpù mi ní Àjọ̀nàwó ìfẹ́. That's the same man no. Ẹ tún máa wò nǹkan. The same man no, just January 15. You know, I just did not want to talk about their matter because I have talked about their matter one time that this man came out to disgrace her when she carried Baba Mohbad to one place in Okpebi to go and put up. Wait now, I will help people to look for another one. How the man can fẹ́ mọ̀. This is another one.
Ọmọ bíbí ìlú Èkó lè mi o. Tí ó gbé mi wá sórí ètò lédè mi kì í dédé wá sórí ètò. Ṣùgbọ́n tó gbé mi wá ní ọ̀rọ̀ Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà ìyá àdúrà tí chọ́ọ̀chì ẹ̀ wà ní Omítóró ní Kòròdú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀yin ẹgbẹ́ káàmù ẹgbẹ́ Kérúbù náà Séráfù. Christian Association.
Hold on. Let me tell how you will know is the one. For those of you that are not, because he's using cream, it will be yellow today. He'll be yellow today. He will not be yellow tomorrow. And maybe the Kehinde Oshoba is helping him to set his camera. When she's with him, they set camera. They do it to make it. Is his nose. Just study his nose. Take note of his nose. I will show him again now. When he came out with her yesterday, I was telling the whole world he gonna go to America and gonna go to. Hear him, oh, hear him. He has disgraced her anyhow on this social media. Wait, I will show you people. I didn't want to talk about their matter because their matter, I have talked about it last year. I now saw that their shenanigans is nothing. They are not a good example. And that Kehinde is she runs a church. Oh, I don't know if it's Kerubu or Celeb or white garment. She runs a church. Oh, they call her prophetess there. And the husband is behaving like this. Even you can't see MC Oluomo them behave like this. That name she calls him, that he said only Omo Ota lohun. Omo Ota don't even behave like this. He will come on the social media and disgrace her. She's pregnant at the moment. Oh, really? Is that what he was saying, that he gonna go born pikin? Oh, she's going to have a child in America. No wonder he came to tell us. Okay, here now, he might be lying. No, they are birds of the same feather. So let's listen. Let's listen to him.
Yálà ní Nàìjíríà tàbí ní Amẹ́ríkà àbí káàkiri àgbáyé ẹ bá mi sọ fún kó wá ní èmi lọ ẹ̀kọ́ nítorí wà láàrin èmi àti ẹ̀ láàrin ọdún mẹ́ta ń sìn ẹni kó wá ká yanjú ẹ̀sìn kankan náà kíkà máa sọ sí tí ọba wá yanjú sí mi tó sọ pé kí ló bá ṣẹlẹ̀ láwọn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o gbogbo àgbáyé ló máa gbọ́kàn tẹ̀lé àti ẹ̀jọ́ ṣe tí lè fi jóná o máa tú gbogbo nǹkan tó wà láàrin èmi àti ẹ̀ ní ìdẹ̀fẹ́ kíkẹ́ ìdẹ̀mú mi bú yan ìwọ́ tó bá nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá dá sí tó yẹ kó dá sí wàá lú ẹni tó yẹ kó rù láyé ẹni o 2025 ẹ̀yàn kọ́ ò lè wá jẹ́ kórópó lè jẹ́ nígbẹ́ o mi ò kì í jẹ́ nǹkan ní kan ìyàgbọ́ ọwọ́ mi ṣe ọwọ́ mi ni mo jẹ́ o Kehinde Oshoba wàá rí mi mo fún ẹni ọjọ́ méje mo ti bẹ̀ sí.
She don go enter one chance. This one, maybe na money she find go there. This one na wrong. Why she no look for people like Okoya? Wetin be these people? Neduoko. This kind of person. And you see, they say, sorry, short people, in your kukuru bill. Don't come for me and abuse me. I'm a portable to crazy that you are doing. You don't come and abuse anybody. You just face your Kehinde and be disgracing her up and down. You see, this man. Maybe the man get tashere sope, you understand? She go teba ti iru èèyàn báyìí. She go teba ti iru èèyàn báyìí. See as the man dey disgrace her. That's how this man go come out to sit down. Disgrace her. So I was shocked to see them doing rada. Yesterday I just saw it. I was angry. So when I wanted to come online today, I saw them. I was so angry. Like, these people just they are not good role models. They are even the people that go to that woman's church. They should tell her that prophetess or be whatever they call her. Why is your husband disgracing you like this? What kind of jagbajantis is this? Even have you seen Orasa or be whatever you call your Omota, all this MC them, all those things? Do you see them disgracing their wives? Wallahi, they don't. This man is worse than Portable. This man is worse than Portable. Anu ni Moriba, don't put anybody's reels on my page, oh, please. If it's not my video, don't put it. Delete it, please. If it's not my video, don't put any people's reels on my page. Delete it, please. With due respect, do not bring people's video on my page. Delete it, please. Delete it. Anu Moriba. Don't bring people's video on my page. Delete it, please. I am still seeing the video. Don't bring people's video on my page. Delete it. What are cutlass them doing? Don't bring people's video on my page, please. Don't. I don't want that. Let me continue. I'm the one that deleted it. Wetin they collect for me and the pass money. Shebowo ni. You understand? He didn't man now. Sorry to use such vulgar words. You understand? How can this man, how much he spent give the Kende when he not allow us hear what on the social media? Now so he go come out to come they make noise. Now so he go just come out, they make noise. You understand? That's how he comes out. He's still going to not be. I don't take her cause he's still going to disgrace her again. You don't follow such men. You do not date such men. You do not go and chop such men's money. You do not even stay with such men. A man that belittles you in public anytime. Yeye is pregnancy or not money. Okay, that is she's pregnant for him. It doesn't matter. Even if it's pregnancy, but she must have been getting money from him. She must have been getting money from him. He said it dupe me. When somebody say I dupe me, is it not money? He said dupe me. It doesn't have anything to do with pregnancy. Maybe she can't still get belly, can't run. But the duping aspect, he mentioned it to us here. Why date such men? For what? Yẹn ló múlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú yàn tó yẹn ni. Abeg, Nedwonko, they spend billions of money. Wokoya, they make you big time. Dangote àwọn èèyàn gidi, àwọn èèyàn gíríkì. Wọ́n náwó fún obìnrin. Ní gbọ́ ṣẹ́kẹ́m. All these people, they will just spend maybe 500,000, 1 million, 5 million. The world will drop. Ilé ayé máa drop sílẹ̀ lẹ́ báyìí ni. How much in there ni wo ná? And after it, what to fún yàn lóyún? Any man that spend money on you, and even give you belle with her, you don't pay am back in exchange of the money now. Kí ló fariwo on our cyberspace? What is this noise about from this man? Because he has been shouting. Look at him. Hey? Come disgrace woman. Wetin find go this kind person? So, who is Koko Lokaka? Nasibo, if not that I saw them doing rather that she's back to him, so that people will understand why I'm abusing them. Ni mo ṣe fi hàn yín. Èmi àwọn èèyàn kó jẹ́ kó lọ káàkiri. Who are the people that are going to watch this man? He's really feeling important. He's feeling like he's a celebrity. In fact, I still know the wife, at least on social media, compared to him. You understand? Or maybe girlfriend she need. Because you told me to toro woman here. If this man have gone, done the needful over that woman. But she disgrace obìnrin here. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. And I know this kind of person, mama no birin. Wallahi. This kind of person, mama no birin. But she disgrace obìnrin here. I will show everything.
If you hear me, I will hear you. If you fight me, I will fight you. Can you just show me? Can you know what Can you know what you know?
Viral. 4,100 ló ti wò láti wo eléyìí tó pariwo pé kó lọ viral. 4,100 ló ti wò láti January 15 tó ti ṣe nonsense video in 4,100 kò viral kankan. Ẹlẹ́yà tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe lánàá yẹn sìn ló jẹ́ kí n máa fi hàn àwọn èèyàn kò viral rárá. I purposely ignored it too. This man is disgracing himself and disgracing that woman. I used to look at that woman as a very beautiful woman. But ever since this man has been disgracing her, the beauty just fades. And she can't sit down in the car. Can't they do like this? What kind of ragamuffin is that? Very disgraceful. What kind of jagbajantis is that? How can these people be disturbing as old as they are? How can they be making noise on the social media? Are you not aware that you have neighbors? And yeah, Facebook is like a community. You understand? Where you have neighbors. No one room per apartment. You have been shouting. This is how you disgrace this woman last year. It's not his first time. He will come and Ako shall not see loud and start to disgrace the woman. That's what he does. Ako shall not see loud and start to disgrace the woman. Do you understand? No. Ẹnu dákẹ́ kí ẹrù wo ni àwọ̀ èyí bíi nuisance oníwọ̀n ro ẹrù wèrè wo lẹ̀ ń dì kiri. Àwọn òyìn bíi nuisance ẹ̀yin ta ló fẹ́ dá sí? Who get time? Ta ló ráyè títí yín? Àwọn òyìn yẹn ẹ̀yin tó yẹ pé àwọn òyìn bíi nuisance ẹ̀ ń sọ pé.
ó ti yẹ kọ́lù kó lè máa sábà kiri ó ti ẹ̀gbọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ kó sódà kiri kó sódà kiri káàkiri láyé ó ṣe ẹ̀rẹ́ ní o ó ti yẹ sí ó máa kó gbogbo ó máa kó gbogbo síkẹ́ẹ̀tì ló máa kó ó ti yẹ sí ṣùgbọ́n tí máa ní pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ àjọ máa fàgé rẹ̀ ó ti yẹ sí ẹni bá fẹ́ wá wá fún ẹ̀kọ́ lóde o ó ti yẹ sí torí mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀jọ̀ ní kankos ẹ̀jọ̀ wù wá.
It's not kankos kò ń ṣe kankos. Kí ló ń jẹ́ kankos? Ta ló ń jẹ́ kí ni? Ẹ jẹ́ kí túbà yín wà mí àwọn ibi tó ti disgrace obìnrin yẹn. Let me help you look for another one ibi tó ti disgrace obìnrin yẹn káàkiri. Another one rèé o. Oh God, ó ń dùn mí ẹ jẹ́ kí ó ká mi lára ni. Ìtò ṣe fún ìgbà tí bàbá Mohbad ẹ jẹ́ ń bá yín wá. Kẹ́ lè rí ẹlẹ́yà tí wọ́n ń ṣe káàkiri. Wo ìgbà tó gbé bàbá Mohbad next thing this man came out. Come on. See. Go watch this Grace.
Èmi ni mo tẹ̀lé lọ síbi tó ń sọ yìí o. Èmi ọkọ ilé ẹ̀ tó lóyún fún tó ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ tó ń náwó lé lórí. Èmi ló ń pè ní security man. Èmi ló pè o nígbà tí ìsìn tó ní tó sọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Èmi ni mo tẹ̀lé lọ láwọn boys mi. Èmi yẹn ló wá ń jáde ló ń sọ pé òun kó security àtàwọn bodyguard lọ. Wàláì ìṣòro àwọn tó ń gúnyán fún ẹ tó ní tọbẹ̀ òṣèlú àwọn tí wọ́n ń tàn ẹ̀kẹjọ́ ń tọra yín yẹn wọ́n máa yí ìtì ẹ̀sìn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tí ó bá ṣe pé òun fún kí tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe pé ìranù tẹ̀ ń bá kiri ní kérúbù náà tẹ̀ra fún tóbìnrin máa wà tó jẹ́ pé tó bá lọ́kọ̀ wá máa di ọkọ̀ pamọ́ káwọn wèrè tẹ́ ń parọ́ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ olúwa tí wọ́n fi máa ṣe ránù kiri fọ́pọ̀ lọ́kọ̀ kóbìnrin máa sọ pé òun fẹ́ káwọn ará àtàwọn kóun lọ́kọ̀ torí iṣẹ́ olúwa tó ń ṣe yìí èmi ló kù lálẹ́ ọjọ́ náà torí pé ọ́fíìsà lè ní mo dẹ̀ tún jẹ́ àgbà wò ní èmi ló kù tí mo bá bọ́ ìsinmi pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tásáré lọ́bẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ní àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ fún ìlọ́jọ́ náà.
So those of you that are confused that he's not the one, you can see his nose and his face. He's the same man. He's yellow one place is Bisola, are you see? Abi Bisodun, are you seeing it? O kò fẹ́ kẹrẹ́rìn.
Káwọn security èmi ni àwọn security àwọn ọlọ́dẹ àdúgbò jáde ni wọ́n tẹ̀ sí lẹ́nu ẹ̀yọ́ stupid woman bi. ní ìbọn tó ń gbìyànjú fún ẹ tó ní ìfọ̀dọ̀ òṣèlú tó ń gapá. àwọn nuisance tí ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn tí ò jẹ́ èèyàn tẹ́jọ́ ń ṣèrànù kiri àdúgbò tó ń fún ẹ ní bọ́ọ̀lù kó máa ṣe bó ṣe wọ̀n ẹ́. tí o bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wà láyà láti máa pe ọkọ adéwòye ẹni tó lóyún fún ní security kókó security lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn ni
idiot ni he say idiot ni user. Meanwhile, can I say it again? Na Baba Mohbad o he dey talk about he say he carry security. He not say my husband and security followed me. He said co-security na he the husband shanon see loud he come dey abuse am say idiot stupid everything
wàhálì mi wò bí ìran ó ti yẹn sí kẹ́hìndé ọ̀ṣọ́bà wàhálì mi wò bí ìran máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ wípé kíkéré tábẹ́rù ti wá kéré sí ṣe ní ìfẹ́ bí yẹn àwọn òǹtọ́rọ̀ jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìrìn àbẹ̀fẹ́ wọ́n tún lè yàn kan ojúlé ọlọ́run àbálà wà wá èmi ni wọ́n pè ní kó security lọ́bẹ̀ gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú tó ń sọ yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ ni máa jẹ́ kẹ́yìn ọmọ nàìjíríà gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ni máa sọ fún yín pátá ó ti torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan gan ṣẹlẹ̀.
àwọn nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò tí ì hàn síta olóṣàwà ni wọ́n ṣe ìdísísá ìjọṣẹ́ nígbà tó di ọjọ́ kejì wọn lọ́nà yẹn tún padà wà mẹ́ta ló wà.
You see, she was just talking about Mr. Baba Mohbad. So you people can see them elele.
Àjọkẹ́ ẹ̀rí tó sọ ṣọba this guy na get am from Nigeria now. Yeah. He's going to deliver my baby. Yeah, she's going to give me citizen. Baby. Yeah. Ajoke, look at you. Look at me. Look at me. Mama, would you have me in the camera? Look at me now. I'm talking to you.
I feel like that's giving the man Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi like ike ko fọ́ etí man Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi just irritating.
We have a little arguments which I've told her sorry, I've played her. Look at how she's doing. Very stubborn. Ajoke will photo. Yeah, but yeah. This is my wife, Ajoke. Arito Sanshaba.
Yesterday.
This girl I get her from Nigeria now. She's going to deliver my baby. Yeah, she's going to give me citizen. Baby. Yeah. Ajoke, look at you. Look at me.
Ajoke the best.
Look at me. Mama, would you have me in the camera?
Ajoke no green look up.
I'm talking to you. Ajoke is too stubborn.
Shame on her to even forgive stubborn. This man. This man not the good man. Little arguments. How can you say that is a just please shush your mouth, man? This man is a bully. How can you say you have little argument with your so-called wife? You call it her wife, or I don't know what she is to you. You understand? Then the next thing is you come on social media and be disgracing her, and you know she's a mother. What do they call her? Prophetess that has a church and people follow her. She has people she works for in the spiritual realm, and you just come out and be disgracing her like that. Irú pati jati wo nìyẹn? I lie. That's not marriage. That is bondage. If this is marriage, or if they are married, or if they are doing boyfriend girlfriend, yeah, she should opt out, because every 3 market day this one is coming out. If you not hear from her now, be she pack comot for house, abi she dey vex, or she talk something online. Simple, because then yeah, it's good that he corrects her, but not in public. Why do you have to come out? And people didn't even know you. It was the husband that followed her. She just probably did not want to humiliate him by saying, "Oko ese tele ohun lo." But then ohun artist and security, which is true, there were security, but he followed her too. And the next thing, she said it online, no, nothing else. So now in the man shall not see loud. You can't abuse her, stupid idiot. Ashawoda you lie. Me ò ní parọ́. I can't deal with such things. I cannot, because those kind of people, they ruin your career. They ruin your career. Even she, I think they are best of the same feather. Because all those rubbish that he's doing, killing katoti esa jeke, agara, and she there, doing like that. All those things is irritating me. It's annoying me. It's so irritating. I think they are the same. Ìkan náà ni wọ́n náà. Kó tó lè bára wọn máa ṣe pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. He will disgrace her, she will still come back. Nonsense. Ẹ jẹ́ á sọ̀rọ̀ gidi àwọn èèyàn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nígboro jàre. It's just this nonsense one that I just thought you people should see to laugh if you want ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká parí ẹ̀ ká wò.
Look at that she's saying. Very stubborn.
Nonsense. Rádaràda.
Àjọkẹ́, wo bí wo fọ́tò. Gbẹ̀yẹ.
Nonsense. Oh, next. So hello everybody. I've just talked on this matter maybe 30 minutes. I promised not to stay more than 1 hour, but these people just wasted our time with their shenanigans on our cyber. You understand? So what happened is few days ago, we saw a young man, a young lad, and the young man, I will show you people now, but it's important I show it to you people. Is this young man? His name is Dr. Ezinne. Let me show you again. He's a doctor, a cardiologist. Father Lord, please, mothers, if you're online, do you know what it is to see your children go to school? Foremost, a mother conceive, carry them for 9 months. After 9 months, you see them progress in education. To God be the glory. Be it born in America, be it born in Nigeria, proceeded to America, became a cardiologist. I bet those are the ones in charge of the hearts. We'll read more and I will say more. Then that child becomes that, got married, gave birth, mother alive, father alive. Then that child buys himself. I'm sorry to say what I want to say. Then the father-in-law comes out, and the mannerism in which he updated and said many things shows that he held his own daughter and the children, held them hostage, and until when they called the police, he shot himself before the police could get to them, or when they got to them. And he was insulting this guy after his demise. The father-in-law, I will read everything. The parents are alive. And this is a situation that must have been ongoing, because I will show everything, as the father gave evidences online, because he saw that people were like insulting his daughter. Because how could? The information we got at first was that he was told to pay $15,000. I was telling my husband, I said, that America is terrible. Well, how much is he earning that they will tell him to pay $15,000? That maybe that's what frustrated him, and he took his life for that reason. My husband said, as a cardiologist, it's possible is earning so much, and I says even if he's earning so much monthly, they will tell him to pay. So it was an information that to me didn't sound okay. I felt that was already a lot, and maybe that was the reason why he decided to end it. Okay, I will show you the boy. It's an Igbo descent. It's an Igbo descent. US-based Nigerian doctor allegedly kpai himself over $15,000 child support. Okay? Now, that was the first information we got. The Anambra-born doctor allegedly took his own life on Sunday, January 26th, 2025, following a prolonged divorce battle with his estranged wife, including the custody of their children. It was gathered that Erinne shot himself after a US court ruled in favor of his ex-wife and ordered him to pay a monthly child support of $15,000. You see, this was what we got, the information we got at first. I'm going somewhere. You say our children, we need to educate them. And you will understand what I mean in due course. In fact, the daughter, the girl Chibugo, I will say her name. Is it Chibuzo or Chibuzo or something else? Chibugo. We'll read it soon. Also, she's a doctor too. So the story that was flying around was that he brought this lady abroad, and this happened, which is what of course used to happen before. You see a lot of Igbo cases, Igbo people, their cases have been like that, where the man will kpai himself. Many cases like that we've heard, the man will kpai his wife or kpai himself and blah blah like that. They will bring the woman, become a nurse, she will study nursing, become a nurse. After that, she not go agree for the man again. The next thing we go just hear Igbo man don't kpai in wife too. He said kpai himself, join her. So that was what people now, maybe bloggers, they just put that together to assume and write lies, you know. So it was going around. I did not share that, you know. I just did not share that. I was just really concerned about, oh, why did this boy do that, you know. Now, a Nigerian American, Clayton Udo, who claimed to be an expert in psychological and mental abuse, confirmed the incident in a post on Facebook. According to Udo, the court's verdict took a severe financial toll on him. He further explained that the late doctor lost his license as a cardiologist to the case, which the father-in-law have come out to debunk that is all lies by this Udo now. Now, the guy, the Udo critically analyzed it on his page. He said, the abuse of African men in USA must come to an end. In a deeply troubling case, Dr. Ikenna Erinne, an American-trained cardiologist, allegedly took his own life after an American court ordered him to pay his ex-wife $15,000 monthly. Following a prolonged and contentious divorce case, this tragic incident highlights the systematic issues within the legal system that disproportionately affect African men. You see, with the way this guy wrote it out, that was what made probably some people to now add their own, and just at least just so that they can start to insult and start to bully the wife. You understand? You know, because this story was just like, okay, this guy kpied himself because of this court verdict. Also, they've revoked his license as a cardiologist, or he went financially broke due the case. Do you understand? So these were the things that he wrote out and made it seem like it's true. A lot of people believed, because really something like that happened. The guy quiet himself. He further revealed that the deceased had spent thousands of dollars in legal fees before the court's verdict, because the court's verdict turned in favor of his ex-wife. I have seen cases a lot. It's a family law case. And I always say, oh, how, and it's not just for African men. I must say, marriage family law cases is like that. It takes a toll on the men, especially if you have a good job, yeah, and of course, and you are separating, they must tell you to pay child support. Yeah, even if you don't have a good job, as long as you have income, you work, you must pay child support. But according to how your income and according to how you have been caring for the kids, you know, before the divorce, that's how they do it. You understand? That's how there's a calculation that it applies. So that's what they will give to you. It's not that it's because you're African. No. That's why sometimes you hear stuff like, oh, the court supports the women when it comes to a divorce. Sometimes it may be the men. It will favor the men. If it's the woman that, like if Rihanna is divorcing now, you know it's going to favor the husband. So, but majorly, all these rich people, though, you know, with good profession, they earn more than their spouses, and that's footballers and all those things. Yeah, I don't know if it works like that in Nigeria, but it is meant to be like that so that you pay the child support. And of course, you also pay for, you know, alimony, even for your spouse. Yeah, as long as she's not remarried to somebody else, you pay all those things. It is just mandatory and it is compulsory. Okay, now he further revealed that the deceased had spent thousands of dollars in legal fees before the court verdict turned in favor of his ex-wife. He shot himself to buy. He spent thousands of dollars in legal fees, wasted money. I am talking about a process that impoverishes you. You go to court and take all your money. He lost his license as a cardiologist in this case, plus they slammed on him $15,000 a month, plus restricted access to his children he added. I must say that if you are in the legal field, all you know about this thing, you will know that it was exaggerated. Because I know that if you don't have a job, they will never tell you to pay, money, child support. It's only when you have a job that they tell you to pay child support, if you get me. So this person is just exaggerating a lot of things, but we must be sincere that definitely the marriage was really very sour. It had taken a lot of a lot on that guy. I don't know if his siblings are with him abroad or his mother and his father are with him abroad. But I know that his father-in-law is also in America. In fact, the man then decided, when he saw that people were now doing a lot of talking and a lot of insult on his wife, on his daughter, and he felt they were bullying his daughter, he then came up. The father-in-law came up. And this is what he has to say. Okay? Before the father-in-law came up, another part, let me tell you another story that came up so that you understand. Now, sad news. US-based Nigerian lawyer Ikenna Erinne buys self over $15,000 child support. 36-year-old United States-based Nigerian cardiologist Ikenna Erinne has reportedly kpai himself after losing a child support case to his ex-wife. The incident occurred on Sunday, January 26th. The Anambra State-born late doctor had a Anambra State, so obviously he was birthed in Nigeria. Born late doctor had a prolonged divorce battle with his estranged wife, including the custody of their children. He, however, lost the case after a U.S. court ruled in favor of his ex-wife and ordered him to pay a monthly child support of $15,000. Confirming the incident in a post shared on X.com, a Nigerian American Claire Udo, you see what I just read, blah, 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 blah. So now he shot himself to buy. He spent thousands of dollars in legal fee, and that we already read all about that. Now he said, born on 4th of March 1988, Dr. Erinne is survived by his children, Ugonna and Munachi, so obviously 2 girls, parents, engineer Chris and Mrs. Chinwe Erinne, siblings, Chuks, Oyi, Kenny, Gechi. So his whole family, they are alive, and this boy pied himself. Are you people understanding where I'm going to? Because a lot of us, our kids, they are getting married. This is the season for our age mates now. Many of them now, the kids are getting married. And some luckily have been married before now. Yeah? I don't think people should leave their children to handle marriage themselves. I'm not saying be too much of, intruding in their privacy, but speak to your daughter, speak to your son. Do you understand? Because with the way I see this matter, look at what the father-in-law did. When people were now like, comments, so based on comments of people and what people were saying, how could he died because of failed marriage? How could they have done that to him? The man then came up with his own yesterday. His name is Francis Van La. Go on Instagram, you will see him. He has a verified page. To set records straight, the father-in-law now, he came out and wrote it bragada. He said, to set records straight, Dr. Ikenna Erinne's license was never revoked. This is a father-in-law. See him. See. This is the girl. This is the girl. The ex-wife and the father. Can you see them? By the time I got this, he had just written it 20 hours ago. By the time I got the notification that the father-in-law had said something, I said, give me his page. You will see the baragada. Do you understand? He then said, to set records straight, Dr. Ikenna Erinne's license was never revoked. He has active licenses in Illinois, New York, Virginia, and Maryland. So one state cannot revoke all licenses at once, though none was revoked. I repeat, to set records straight, Dr. Ikenna Erinne's license was never revoked. He has active licenses in Illinois, New York, Virginia, and Maryland. So one state cannot revoke all licenses at once, though none was revoked. The child support was set that much. The child support was set that much because he has a physically challenged son needing special care from different medical facilities, plus attending a special need school that costs money, and courts considered consider income of both parents before making decisions. Are you people listening? Which I told you people, if he wasn't um if he wasn't um if his income was not, up to that high, on the high side, the court puts that onto consideration. It depends on your income. Your income determines your child support. So because they have a special need child, a physically challenged child, he claims that that is the reason why the child support, which is going to sell us here, and but I don't want you to people to hear from him and think. You understand? He is not a victim, the man wrote, but failed his son and daughter now without their father. Listen again. He is not a victim, but failed his son and daughter now without their father. I just thank God he did not shoot my daughter and grandchildren in his madness. Hear me again. I just thank God he did not shoot my daughter and grandchildren in his madness. Remember, they told us there that ex-wife, then the court made that decision, on the child support. He said he's glad that he did not buy his wife. He then said, which sane person takes his own life over money he's supposed to use to support his children? Meaning, he counts that the boy is insane. He said, which sane person will take his own life over money he's supposed to use to support his children? This is a family that sat together. This one went to ask for the hand of his daughter in marriage, and it has gone this bad. For the man to now say to us, which same person, and he has a reason for saying it. You will hear it again. He was asked to pay child support, not alimony. Alimony is for your spouse. You heard me when I said that. Yeah, it was child support. So nothing for the ex-wife. Or spousal support, as my daughter is self-sufficient. Are you getting me? He was asked to pay child support, not alimony or spousal support, as my daughter is self-sufficient. May his soul rest in peace. Regardless, my family will raise the children without him regardless. That was so, for me, insensitive. I shuddered. My heart shook. When I read it, I felt to myself, what? This is this late boy's father-in-law. Are you people getting me? He didn't even think of the fact that could it be that the boy was so depressed to an extent that he could have irrationally acted the way he acted. Yeah, thank God he didn't buy his wife or ex-wife, and he didn't buy his children. But what could have aggravated him, and he had thought of it so much to an extent that he felt when they called the police on him, because he narrated what happened, the next thing he thought to himself was, pull the trigger, bite himself. What did he think about? That he could pull a trigger? A doctor, a medical doctor. What frustration? What has he gone through that could have frustrated him? And nobody was around. He has a parent, he has a good father. I mean, when I say good father, a man well educated, is an engineer. He has a mother. He has his 4 siblings. At least they are the ones that survived him. Then in front of him, this man so claimed he could see his daughter son and his daughter in front of him. He look at what this man wrote. I was scared. I must say this to you people, because this boy, this young girl, they got married at one point. That man is meant to be a father-in-law. Good thing was, this guy, what if the guy had pied the daughter and pied himself? Do you understand? But he didn't do that. He pied only himself. And he didn't even put that into consideration. Look at the way what he wrote out. We have to help our kids before they marry. We need to check where our kids. We need to do background check. I'm sorry. The man's face, when I looked at it, it was scary. The daughter so beautiful, but the man, the way he wrote scared me. I don't want to start to say I can imagine what this guy went through in their hands. It's scary. For me, the way he wrote. Let me continue. I'm coming. Let me continue. Now, furthermore, after he wrote that, he wasn't satisfied, because people, I bet, saw it and they kept going for his daughter and him. And he came again, he updated. He said, liars everywhere. Go on his page, Joe. I'm not going to lie to you people. Liars everywhere. He paid himself to avoid paying $1,900 monthly. He pays partially sometimes. You know, when they tell you to do child support, he has everything, all the bank, as he was paying, he displayed everything. He pays partially sometimes. He was not asked to pay 15,000 a month as alleged deadbeat dad. He hates her. He hates him so much that even in death, he couldn't even write, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. And he couldn't even be speechless, like explain to the world, oh, this is what happened. No, this is not what happened. The next thing he wrote, deadbeat dad. Go to the state of Maryland court circuit and check numerous restraining orders. Quiet and peaceful guy, my foot. Because some people were looking and judging the guy based on his look. Some people were saying, look at this quiet, handsome, gentle looking guy. What made him pie? They were betting that definitely the woman must have frustrated him for him to have opted out to cancel himself from the surface of the earth. He was reading comments. He was reading comments on social media. And for this reason, went on his platform. What people were saying about the guy, don't even, just like I can just subjectively give my opinion looking at him and judge by his look and his profession and just assume that the guy is gentle, calm, especially because of what we had read about him, and assume that marriage frustration, the woman must have been so mean for him to have pied himself, because we didn't have the comprehensive understanding of what happened. But even at that, if you are explaining to people, why do you have to then write deadbeat father? He so much hated this guy to an extent a guy don't pie. he still wrote like that. And you people, and they have these children with them. We all need to do background check when our daughters, our sons especially, they are getting married. We also need to also help our sons, their mental state. There's no perfect marriage. There's no perfect home. It works for some, it may not work for everybody. And so if it is not working for one, that's not the end of the world. If it is not working for one, there's this Yoruba saying, Ọkọ burúkú ṣe fẹ́. Bad husband, terrible wife is manageable. But terrible in-laws is deadly. I can, with the way this man wrote, for a guy that just died just 26th of January, the way he wrote just yesterday calls for concern. Trust me on this. Even though he claimed that he wasn't aware of anything, it was not called into the matter until lastminute.com when the guy pied himself. That's what he claimed. But look at the way he wrote, as if he has hated the guy. When you see, when you are angry, what you say is the truth about what is operating in your mind. Trust me. When one is angry, if somebody comes to apologize to you, where after they are angry and they said a lot, all those things they said when they are angry is the truth and what is operating in their mind. They have heard it. Then they feel remorseful for hearing it, because a mad person says their own truth. How he feels about the guy is what is aired now. Very insensitive. Very insensitive. I know that in-laws can be terrible. I have never seen a father-in-law behave like this in public before. I have been seeing terrible people, but I have never. We are talking about pie. This person pie himself. This boy is no more. This son-in-law is no more. This father is no more. This son to his parents is no more. And what led to it is about his marriage, fallout, and child support. You understand? It's so glaring that, of course, the world or the people will, of course, think that, and of course, abroad, I always say to people that care to listen, it's not a place you can have children and not care for them like Nigeria. Here, you will care for them as long as you have a job and income. Whatever income you have, they will give it to you according to your income. You will be supporting your child. And if your wife doesn't need it, doesn't need the spousal support or the alimony, because she's self-sufficient as he so claims. So obviously they must have. There are some things that is just not okay with him. Maybe he wasn't ready for the divorce. Maybe he didn't want the fallout. Maybe the in-laws were frustrating him. Maybe the lady was frustrating him. Maybe he himself wasn't a good person. Maybe he doesn't know how to, what this marriage thing, he doesn't know how to behave in it, or he's not doing well. And I bet he's looking at his family, they are doing mind your business. You know, so many family, we mind our business. We don't check on how far, we don't leave you to handle it. And being a doctor, he probably got oversaturated and felt the system also betrayed him. He probably wants to be involved with his children. That's why he kept getting restraining orders, restraining orders, which I will show a lot of it to you people here. He got a lot of restraining orders. Maybe to see his child by force. He wasn't happy, paying money, and they gave him restraining orders. He felt frustrated. He felt lonely. He felt he's not worth it. Because with a good job like that, a boy that is so intelligent to be a cardiologist, for him to think the next option is to cancel himself. Come on. Come on. Okay, I didn't expect anything less coming from a man who wrote a list of ladies he slept with. The father-in-law is actually a crazy man. I think I have heard, there was a time this guy was on our on one of the blog spot, and they said he wrote names of list of women he has slept, So if you go and find out from his wife, or maybe his baby father and baby mother, you understand, I'm sure the man he's probably one of the people that frustrated this guy. Maybe they didn't advise this young lady correctly in a manner that can help her marriage, hence the frustration from this guy. I actually saw it. That, they mentioned it. I will still go and look for that post, because there was a time a man, it actually, was very, very, it went viral, that he wrote the list of the people he has benched. The man, this father-in-law, that's the man. He even put their pictures on Facebook. The 17 years old man lives here in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you, Mr. Muiwa. God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Muiwa. That is the case. That is this man. That's the man that is the father-in-law to this Ikenna. Okay, somebody that knows him said Ikenna was such a good and calm guy. Very brilliant too. So sad it ended this way. Wow. You see, these are the things the man is reading on blog spots, on pages. And when he reads it, that was why he went to write this thing about him. The people are writing, they are saying that he's cool, he's calm, he's shaking it. He got angry and said, go to the state magistrate court and check numerous restraining orders. Quiet, peaceful guy, my foot. No, but any more rubbish talk about my family, more revolutions. I don't know what he wants to bring out to the world that I'm thinking. He brought out a lot already. I am a bulldozer, and I will bulldoze any lying blogger. Nobody should blame my daughter for the embarrassment it cost everyone. For the embarrassment it caused the demise of this boy. Embarrassment. I don't know if you people are getting me. I was going to remind you, Yeye Kudi. No, leave that, baby. I remember, my sweetheart. That was the man that brought out list of women with their pictures and everything. It went viral. Sis Barbara, I'm talking about when our kids are getting married, we need to do brave background check. You can imagine a father-in-law writing this about, it's as if the boy did not buy, as if the boy is just being talked about. This is a boy that is gone. And look at what he's writing. He said, nobody should blame my daughter for the embarrassment he caused everyone. Can you imagine? He said embarrassment. Embarrassment. He's not saying the sadness, the shock, how we have, even we that don't know this boy. I'm looking, I said, it can be anybody's son. If our sons are married, our daughters are married, please be checking on their mental state, be talking with them. Please do not, especially when you see that their situation, maybe situation like this is happening, where separation is, or divorce is ongoing. Do you get it? That's the time to step in as a parent. God forbid. We do not hope for that. We do not pray for that. But I bet, I want to believe, assuming the siblings or they probably thought he could handle it. He ended it. And coming from this father-in-law, it shows a lot of what that boy needed to have endured. I'm not saying he probably had his own negative sides. You understand? Nobody is perfect. But the way this man spoke says a lot about how they handled their marriage. That's from that girl's side, from the lady's side. How this man handled the marriage. How they handled it. And if probably you find out from his family now, maybe they not put mouth at all. You know all these people hearing that the father is an engineer, everything. Maybe they are just in Nigeria, they not put mouth. This man now displayed a lot of, states of Maryland district order. The money he's been paying. 977, sometimes 1,009, 962, sometimes 1,009. He displayed it that sometimes he doesn't pay, he owes. He wrote it though. He said he owes. He won't pay all. You understand? He pays sometimes 2,100, another time 300, another time 1,850, another time 2,000 all dollars, 1,900, 1,900, and another time 850. Now listen, he then shared another information where the court system, circuit court for Howard County civil system, closed domestic. The reason for the restraining order was for domestic violence. Yeah, that's it there. See, I will say it. 08/25/2023, domestic violence. Yeah, is in a date of birth, everything written out. Another one was 8/25/2023. The listed things, court orders: shall not abuse, shall not contact, shall not enter residence, shall stay away from school, shall stay away from from child care providers. Do you understand? The same day, another one, temporary court orders. Yeah, he shared that information. That's what he said he was going to share. If blog spots do not shut up, if people do not stop writing, the guy is gentle, the guy is this. He now says sharing domestic violence. Please, can we be sincere? Can we be sincere? How many people do you think when they are, in fact, everybody that is undergoing divorce or separation, what is always the basic thing? It's always domestic violence. Am I lying? It's always domestic violence. It's always domestic violence doesn't necessarily mean that the man is touching, but maybe shouting, abusing, leave me, I must see my children, and for them to say, don't come around the school, don't come around. It's about, I want to be with my children. And she say no. And they go physical about it. I am not saying it is right, but I wish the siblings or the parents had stepped in at this point. Don't leave the kids. I'm not saying, you may think that because the cardiologist is a big boy. Yeah, a big boy in terms of his education and his brilliance and his knowledge about all those things. But when it comes to things like this, parents should have stepped in. They would have most likely saved the life of their child. That's how we stepped in for Annie and this person. It's better they separate and go in peace. It's not easy. I have seen situation of when parents, when such things happen, some men, they will decide that they are not going to work. They will decide that instead of me to be paying this money, I would rather not work. I know one man like that in America. When they charge him, when they gave him what to pay for child support, do you know that it just changed everything? The only thing that affected him then is the mother was saying, are you not working? Come, let me see you. Till the mother died because of child support. He refused to work. I'm sorry, I'm not teaching you people anything. He doesn't have that money to be paying the wife. He said, let everybody. He now became a sick person. I would rather be sick. I won't do it. I won't pay that money. So because he is hardworking, he has a good job, yeah, it's hurting him also. Then maybe he wants to see his children. They are not allowing him to see the children. You know, everything, restraining all that, they don't use that and destroy his name. And he will probably love his children, most definitely, his daughter and his son. And he felt, he probably not even ready to separate from his wife. Or maybe he's ready, but he still wants to be seeing his children. We don't know the true story, but this father-in-law gives me a different insight. The parents are his own parents who should have just told him. Or maybe they did. He was stubborn until he took his life. You know, how can a child do so well in life? A cardiologist, sorry, a doctor, and we take his life. 1988, born 1988. How can a boy? You understand? How will the parents, his parents, how will they feel? Then the fact that you see the father-in-law writing that will forever ache the family of that boy's life. They will be in pains. They will forever be in pains if they continue to read this thing. Me, that I'm not related to them, I'm feeling the pains. I'm feeling the pains. I can imagine how. I don't want to imagine what the mother is feeling, what the father is feeling, what his siblings, they are feeling. Reading what, like a son that is a cardiologist, ended his life like that, and still the family that he fight because of, now they are saying this about him, deadbeat their house, and his whole family lost a son, a cardiologist, a doctor. The embarrassment it costs everyone, like embarrassment it costs everyone. No be pikin wey be say na crackhead o. No be pikin wey be say na crackhead o. You will see crackhead pikin go, the family no go wan make it by himself, or they will still be taking him to rehab and everything so that he can get well. When there's life, there's hope. A child, a glorious child like that. Ha! No. The boy, he got too angry. He got too angry with life that he ended his life just like that. Now, he didn't stop, oh. He furthermore wrote another thing. As some alleged, and to correct some nonsense, the man, his choices of word is so terrible. I do not think he has a wife. I don't think this girl's mother is even with him. Maybe I want to believe so. I want to believe so, because no woman will be with him and he will be writing list of women he has slept with and their pictures, putting it up, So I don't think this girl's mother God is still with him. I don't think so. I'm sure he's a bachelor, living a very raggedy, those kind of lifestyle. Those Akata lifestyle. I don't think a woman, a sane woman, a woman that is sane can live with this man. Do you understand? It's probably even his choices of words towards this girl, towards this guy, the few times or the many times they spoke, made this boy extremely frustrated and decided, let me just, he's frustrated because, you know, his choices of words, if these are the words that even we outsider, we are reading it, we are in severe pains reading it. I can imagine a son-in-law or whoever talks to this kind of person, those words, his choices of words, they are foul, terrible, insensitive, wicked. Be careful, the kind, we all have to be careful. If we parents have missed it in maybe in-lawship, you understand, married to the wrong person, our kids, we have to, you know, I think Facebook is another place we can be doing background check. If we had seen all these things about this kind of person, his children, people should never go near his children to marry them. I'm sorry, man, woman, with this kind of father-in-law, people should be doing background check. Let's bring the name, let's go and check. Aside going to their hometown to check their history and their background, so you should also go on Facebook and check and know the kind of person your child is about to go and be with. I don't think this man is. Look at what he wrote again. He said, as some alleged, and to correct some nonsense, my daughter was born in Long Island, New York, a full-blooded American citizen. She was not brought from Nigeria and sent to school by the dead cardiologist. By the dead cardiologist. I don't think this man is planning to die and make any place in. I'm sure he's an atheist. You don't associate with this kind of people. I'm sorry. I have to just, as I'm reading it, I have to tell you people my mind, because I see some of you saying, oh, he came to speak up for the daughter. No, that's not about it. This is not how to speak up for people. You can explain and still be sensitive about issues. This is your son-in-law that pied himself. This boy pied. It's not as if, oh, he shot at your son, at his children, or shot the wife or his daughter and then shot himself. Do you understand? He shot himself and died. Yeah? Why still write in this manner? Why still write in this manner? He said, my daughter was born in Long Island, New York, a full-blooded American citizen. She was not brought from Nigeria and sent to school by the dead cardiologist. She won a full sports scholarship in athletics and almost represented the USA in 2012 Olympics in 100 meters and 200 meters. She is also an accomplished pianist and trumpeter. She holds a Doctor of Medical Science degree. And put everything here for us so that we can see it in 2023, the certificate, and see her. And put it there so we can see it. Doctor of Medical, Chibu's graduation dinner, Doctor of Medical Science. So you look, when they wrote the invitation, read it, RSVP, come. That's when, in fact, this boy, if I see somebody write like this, me, your invitation, you are inviting people for your daughter's graduation, see what they wrote as RSVP. I will read it for you people. You will know that this family, I'm sorry, I can't, I won't lie to you people. I will read it. I will read it for you. If you can come, come. If you cannot come, please do not come. That was what was written on the invitation card for the Chibu's graduation. If a family can write this, then his choices of what is the way they invited people. See, oh, I'm reading it. If you can come, come. If you cannot come, please do not come. Do not RSVP. It's not compulsory. Oh. On an invitation for people to come for your child's graduation, the father-in-law and maybe the mother to the girl too, that is what they wrote. Or the girl, at least she must have gone through it before she sent it out to her guests. Please tell me, would you go for such thing? I won't, because I will know that these people are not normal. And the parents saw this. I'm sorry, dears, these are things you need to check. How people relate, how your in-laws, the people that are going to be your son-in-law, your mother, your daughter or son's in-laws, how they do, how they relate. How can somebody send invitation to you people for graduation and they wrote in this manner with exclamation mark? No, it's not funny. They are not okay. The family, they are not okay. When you are not a mental health nurse or a mental health or a psychiatrist, you should know that this, if you are not in that field, medical field of understanding, these people are, with the way they wrote here, oh, if God sees my heart, oh, I don't want to know if the girl is a doctor. I don't want to know. Before our children, they marry, we must help them to do background check of the father and the mother of the family, of especially the father and the mother of your child's the in-law to be. To make sure you check, because if you see this kind of man there, please beg your son or your daughter, please, my daughter, my son, I want this to succeed. Go and bring picture of this man and his write-up and show them that how they behave in public is the same way they will behave to you. That's true. I'm telling you, that's what they used to do in the olden days. Background check. They will do it. They even go spiritual again. They will go and check if they have madness in that family. If they have madness in that family, if anybody marries them, the person dies early, because they will frustrate the man or frustrate the woman that marries into that home. And then we go laga. Go and check. Also check the man. Go and check if for somebody that will even write out names of people he has knocked. That is red flag. A very big red flag. I'm telling you, no need. No need. Beg your son. But you know, an engineer, I'm sure he would have thought to himself that if my son loves her, I mind my business, as long as he's happy, engineer will just think like that, as people that are very civil and not like all these people they're not okay. What kind of thing? What is it that the girl is, doctor or no doctor? It doesn't matter. What matters is good character. Yes, yeah, the father didn't do very well. I'm afraid of this kind of thing. In fact, all those can also add to not allowing their marriage work out. Yes, do you know that your in-law can make your marriage work out too? Yes, and your in-law can determine your marriage not working out. I can tell you with my full chest. Yes. And that boy probably the parents didn't think he was, they didn't check. Maybe I'm only guessing. I'm only saying to us, we need to understand this red flag. We need to be very cautious and take precaution when our kids are marrying. This one is terrible. I haven't seen a thing like this before in my life. I have never seen a thing like this before. Definitely it's not the boy's family that are typing anyhow in it. It's not the boy's family, because they will know the truth. They know the story he knows. So he's responding to the public, and he's responding as if the person that died, dead cardiologist. embarrassment to everyone. He didn't embarrass us. We are feeling a lot of empathy and sympathy for his parents and even his children that he left behind. What his mental state was, how he could no more take it, and what led him to eventually delete himself. Just delete himself, that he thought of it to an extent that that is the solution that he could think of. It's painful. And you are writing like this, dead cardiologist. Ah, I don't want to say wicked. You are insensitive. Oh, this is insensitive. Oh, I've never seen a thing like this before in my life. Oh, never seen a thing like this before in my life. It's strange to me. I didn't know that people act like this at all. They said if you have not entered Àìrìnwọjà láìrí abuké ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́, I've stayed on since I've been on earth. I have been hearing that there are some people that are not normal. There are some people that are insensitive. There are some people that they are wicked. There are some people that are heartless. I have not seen them. I know they exist. This one is broad daylight heartlessness. Broad daylight. Me riru eri o. Now continue. Now he furthermore went. He said, "God, I want to read everything for you people." He then, after the invitation is to let us know that she's a doctor, got degree of medical science in 2023. He then further said, he went again to say, to set records straight, Dr. Ikenna Erinne's license was never revoked. I think I've read that. I have read that. Amanda. Now, another thing he said, which shows that this guy is in Lagos. You understand? He's in Lagos because he put his location. This guy is in Lagos. This man called Francis Van La is in Lagos. He said Amanda Chisom posted this on her page while there was a custody battle my daughter is involved in, and I only became aware last Monday about 3 a.m. Nigerian time that the deceased held her and her children at gunpoint for 3 hours after losing a custody battle. Are you people getting it now? I repeat. Amanda posted this on her page while there was a custody battle my daughter is involved in, and I only became aware last Monday. You know, he pied himself on Sunday. Last Monday about 3 a.m. Nigeria time that the deceased held her and her children at gunpoint for 3 hours after losing a custody battle. So this ultimatum and ultimate action of his was on Sunday. He's never done the gun, you understand? Maybe he was saying all his mind. He was saying they are not going. They have told him, giving him restraining orders and everything. They just told him to be paying. He lost the battle to have even shared custody, everything. Nothing was given to him. He lost the battle. He spent money. He wants to be visiting. He wants his children to visit. He wants to also have custody of the children, blah blah. He lost the battle. Probably there was situation whereby he jumped bail, or he jumped others. He went to meet the girl when he wasn't supposed to. He abused, like normal things that young and men will do when it comes to their children. I have seen many cases that this is involved. So in the end, for this reason, he lost that battle, and that was why he went with gun, which of course we know is not right. Yeah, it's not right. And probably he got scared that they've called the police on him for 3 good hours maybe he wanted to have his child. Maybe at that point, you know that thing is not good. This is what these suicide bombers too all do. You need his brain at that point, also scatter. His brain, you will need the intervention of all these psychiatrists and all these people. And some police, they know how to do it. They know how to do it. Some police know how to, sometimes they end up tying them. Oh. They know how to do it. They will say, drop your gun. They will pet him. They will, maybe that didn't work. They said before, listen, let me read it. Oh. 3 a.m. Nigerian time that the deceased held her and her children at gunpoint for 3 hours after losing a custody battle. The nanny managed to escape and call the police. On the arrival of the police, he shot himself dead. It was the nanny that went to call the police. He shot himself dead. I guess he decided to kill himself instead of facing 3 counts of kidnapping with a deadly weapon, 25 years to life each. Are you people getting me? He probably thought that was the end of his journey, because as a medical doctor, they are going to jail him with that incident, definitely. So he is saying to us that I guess he decided to buy himself because of facing 3 counts of kidnapping with a deadly weapon, 25 years to life each. While I sympathize with his family for his death, my daughter is not responsible for him taking his own life, and I thank God it did not degenerate to where he shot my daughter, grandchildren, and himself. May his soul rest in peace. Everyone is loser here, and it is traumatizing for all, including me. No winners here. Shema, so what I learned from this, may his soul rest. I pity the family. He's on the lose-lose. He left, and of course, those children, definitely the family of this guy will never have anything to do with them, you know. So it's, and I can tell with how this man even wrote out, and with the whole how it all ended, this, I don't think the guy, I don't know, it's too late for me to say anything about him. But for the kids that are alive, and for our boys and for our girls, please, mothers, fathers, let us just be more involved with them and their mental state, and also take precaution about this thing called marriage. Yeah. It's not for the faint. Many people, especially these our young ones, I wish many of us will continue to tell them what we also go through in marriages. And we are, I'm not talking about domestic violence, so yeah, that it's not a bed of roses. It's not a bed of roses. When it's time to opt out, when it's time that you leave, especially abroad, yeah, when it's time that you leave, you can't work anymore, irreconcilable differences, please, that is not the end of the world. There are still other women, other ladies, other guys that will come for you. You understand? That will come for you. He lost his mind. Exactly. He lost his mind. He just pulled the trigger with probably not thinking deeply. Just felt his whole life is messed up. He lost his mind. It's a temporal, that 1 second madness can cause eternity regret. He lost his mind. He's not able to come back here now to tell us what happened that last minute. I bet when he just said, how do they sound in America? He heard the sound, the alarm of the police. He just felt this is the end. Even though he knows he's going to face judgment, for what happened he had done, but he probably just felt, let him delete himself. But before he got to that stage, there was a year, there was 2 years in that marriage. There was 3 years in that marriage. You understand? And we also need to let them know that marriage is not do or die. Now, marriage is not do or die. Marriage is not do or die. It's not do or die. You shouldn't end your life. You shouldn't put your parents into so much. You know, when people are getting married, it's the joy of a parent of parents when you see your kids getting married. When our parents all got married, they were so happy. And that should not end your life. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. You should not blame yourself and say, you are a failure. You are not a failure. You that can amount to a cardiologist or whatever it is that is your line of profession, meaning you're good. And so if you fail in marriage, that doesn't mean you are a failure. And mind you, you may fail in that one, and another one will work for you. That is life. That is life. You should not do everything. You should not go to the extreme. I know sometimes when people get judgment in court, it's as if, oh, the whole world has come boot on you. No. Get help. Talk to your family. Talk to your friends. Talk to people. Talk to people that can tell you that that is not the end of the world. I have seen marriage quite a lot of people. They go into depression and their life ends depressed. Somebody was still telling me just yesterday about someone that was in a marriage, domestic violence, a general practitioner, a doctor. She was so unhappy in that marriage. And let me tell you the truth. If anybody tells you that cancer is not, I know that yes, it's hereditary. I know it's genetic, if they say, yeah, but also it has a lot to do with unforgiveness and, unhappiness. It has a lot to do with it. Guess what? Just when she opted that, okay, the unhappy marriage, she started, they said she had the cancer, it started 2017, and whilst she was in the marriage. Then the moment she, the marriage, the man even died. The man ended up dying. The man died. When the man died, she now, when she was now beginning to now like think of how to move on with her brain and her life, the cancer relapsed. And she died last week. But whilst she was with the man and there was domestic violence, everything, she was saying, let me manage, let me hang in there, let me stay there for my children. And she was suffering in silence. Many people are depressed. If you think that you are not happy and it's about your marriage, please opt out or separate for some time. Take a break. Let our children know this. I'm not saying, yeah, marriage is a do or die affair. I'm not saying, yeah, the moment you have issues in marriage, yeah, that's the only way. Let me opt out. No. You too, check yourself, because good behavior or your nasty attitude also, you also need to check your own self. Check yourself. But there are some grievous issues that it can't be handled. And when you see it happening in marriages, please, it is time to opt out. Deleting yourself is a no. Continually staying in depression can cause cancer. In fact, all kinds of sicknesses, even diabetes, high blood pressure. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. You may be unfortunately, your first choice may be a wrong choice. It's not your fault. Look, assuming this guy had opted out and gotten somebody or even stay single for now, I say, okay, won't he still be alive? Won't he still be alive? He will. And when there's life, there's hope. A light, a lie. When there's life, there's hope. You don't have to be perfect in everything. If you are perfect as a doctor, you are perfect as this, you may not be perfect in marriage. So if you find that he's calling for divorce, please, 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 opt out. Don't buy yourself. Your second one, most likely going to work. Most likely going to work. And if it never works or you never get to marry, so be it. So be it. So be it. Don't let it be a criteria. That's all. Well, what will people say? Please, all the people that will say something now, we are all alive now. You that is gone, that needs to be alive, gone, you have taken your life. So what will people say? What will people say? It's not about people, it's about you. It's not about people. It is about you. Assuming this guy is alive, yeah? Imagine in a few years' time, that girl her brain may simmer down, or himself, his brain to calm down. Things will change. To cut others is not forever. It's just temporary. It may even be the lady that will go back to the court and lift everything. You probably may still reconcile, even though I will never advise anybody to go near this man's family. That's my own, no. Just sorry if it hurts. There are better, more responsible ladies out there. Not even about the lady now. Better people from better home or relationship that will even work for you. This one did not work doesn't mean that maybe the lady is not good or maybe you are not good. It may just be that this is what God wants, but not this deleting oneself. Person will get even ailment, terminal illnesses. They don't want to buy. You buy yourself. Hale and hearty boy, a cardiologist. You bide yourself after all the education, the success, the pride of a mother and a father, your siblings, you left them like this. It's unfair on you. It's unfair on your family. Please, parents, don't let us leave these kids and say they are okay. Not many of them don't understand it, so we need to continue to check on them and their mental state. All of you that your kids are married, check on them, and the ones that are still with us and we are still talking, let them see things like this. Train them, tell them a man must be strong. A woman must be also strong in heart. Marriage is not for the faint ones, or the feeble mind. Marriage can also make you faint and also make you feeble. Yes. God be with all our children. We will not see this again. We will not experience this again. Our children, they will choose right. Wherever they go, they will choose right and also choose good in-laws. And their marriage will be for better, for better. I know I have to use for worse because the reality about life is that is the truth. It is for better, for worse. It is for better, for worse. God be with all of us and our children. God choose right for them. The bone of their bone, the flesh of their flesh. Rampant taking of life must stop. So many divorce and all these things. Also, God, take control. Okay? Please, show your kids this. Tell them about it. Let them know so they can understand anything can tamper with their mental state. And the moment they see it coming, they should be ready that no, I'm not going to take my life. I'll pray about it. I'll talk about it with mom, dad. I'll talk about it. I'll even go for counseling. I'll get help. It was not going to kill me. Marriage is not meant to buy people. It's meant to make you better. It is well. Our deepest condolence and sympathy to this family. May God give them the strength to bear this loss. It's sad. God be with them. God be with the mother, father, and the siblings. God be with the children and the ex-wife. If the ex-wife is innocent, God knows. You understand? If she's innocent, God knows. What I mean, if she's innocent, is not that she is the cause of all the, how we do things, that it will escalate to an extent that, it becomes irreconcilable differences. God sees that, and God is the best judge. Fair always. Always fair. He will give us, serve us according to the work of our hand. All right? All the best, everybody. I said I was staying only 1 hour. I stayed more than the 1 hour. I stayed more than 2 hours. It is well with all of us. It's those ragamuffin couple that I talked about that wasted my time so much. I love you all. Good night, everybody. Good night, YouTube. Good night. Yes, get help. Very important. Yes, Sister Barbara, get help. Please. Man, woman, get help. It can happen to man side. It can happen to woman side. You understand? Get help. Is it not lately, although that one is a polygamy issue, is it not lately one girl too took Gamali and as a second wife and she pied herself? Is it not lately? Just that lady, wine store on TikTok, a TikToker, she pied herself because of man issue, husband issue, marriage issue. So all these things, get help. Kachifonu Chidima Daluanem. Thank you so much. I love you all. Good night, everybody. Okay? Bye for now. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye, YouTube. See you again soon. Bye.